Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Shuklam Varadaram Vishnum Shashivarnam Chaturbhujam Prasannavadanam Dhyayet Sarva Vignopashantaye. Om Namah Pranavathaya Shuddha Jnanaikamurtaye Nirmalayah Prashantaya Dakshinamurtaye Namaha. Ya Devi Suyate Nityam Vibhudhairvedaparagaihi Same Vasatu Jihvagre Brahmarupa Saraswati Yennityamanandamanantamekam Shiveti Namna Sutayo Grananti Tasyavataro Nararupadhari Kripasudabhige Bhuvi Ramakrishnaha Ramakrishna Gata Pranam Tannama Shravana Priyam Tadbhavaranjita Karam Jaganmatra Swaropini Janmadyasya Yatonvayat Itarataschatvesha Vidyaswarad Tene Brahmakritaya Adikavaye Muhyanti Yatsurayah Tejo Varimrita Yatha Vinimayo Yatra Trisargo Mrisha Dhamna Svena Sada Nivastaguvakam Satyam Param Dhimahi Satyavratam Satyaparam Trisatyam Satyasya Yonim Nihitam Cha Satye Satyasya Satyam Vrita Satyanetram Satyatmakam Tvam Sharanam Prapannaha Krishnaya Vasudevaya Haraye Paramatmane Pranadakleshanashaya Govindaya Namo Namaha Jayati Jagati Maya Yasya Kayadhavaste Vachana Rachanamekam Kevalam Chakalaya Dhruvapadamapi Yato Yatkrupato Dhruvoyam Sakala Kushala Patram Brahmaputram Natosmi Vyasaya Vishnurupaya Vyasarupaya Vishnave Namo Vai Brahmanidhaye Vasishtaya Namo Namaha Yasvanubhavamakhilashrutisaaramekam Adhyatmadipamaditirshatam tamondam Samsarinam karunayaha purana guhyam Tam Vyasasunumupayami Gurum Munina Yasyatma Bhutasya Guro Prasadad Aham Vimuktoasmi Sharira Bandhad Sarvopadeshtuhu Purushottamasya Tasyam Hriyukmam Pranatosmi Nityam.
Bhagavan gives satsangam to a dharmic person whenever he is in trouble. The solution for all our troublesome situations is nothing but understanding the situation. This is the unique way of handling the problems in Sanatana Dharma. It says, don't react. First see what it is, then respond accordingly. It is like a puzzle. 2-3 people were put in the room, door is locked. So to come out from that room, what is the first thing one should do? Is there any other way to get out? Instead of observing the room, if a person simply knocking the locked door or complaining about the person who locked the door or crying to Lord to help him doesn't make any sense. So Shastra says, at least turn around and see what is happening around you. That room did not have one side wall at all. This fellow has to turn back and see it is open. It is not a room at all. Like that only, many situations in our life, due to arrogance and ignorance, we suffer. But sadhus, dharmic people don't have arrogance, they may have ignorance. Therefore, Bhagavan sends another sadhu to get rid of that ignorance. Inspired by Vidura, Dhritarashtra and Gandhari have gone for Vanaprastha Ashrama to practice some spiritual practices what are possible by them to spend their balanced life with the remembrance of the Lord. They have gone to Vanaprastha Ashrama inspired by Vidura. But in the palace, Yudhishthira and other Pandavas were living. They did not know why they went, how they went, where they went. So Yudhishthira Maharaja was very much worried about the reason why they went, where they went, what they will do. So he started crying. Naham veda gatim pitro Bhagavan kvagata vitaha ambava hata putrartha kvagata che tapasvini karnadharaha iva pare Bhagavan paradarshakaha athamba bhashe Bhagavan Narado Munisattamaha. When he was crying, where they went, what we have done, anything wrong towards them, like that, when he was crying, Bhagavan Narada comes without asking. He doesn't need any permission to come. Sadhus don't have any decorum. Ahankaris only will have that idea, why I should go there, they did not call me, they did not invite me, like that. Sadhus don't have. Wherever Bhagavan sends them, they will go. So, uninvitedly, Narada Bhagavan appeared there. Then Yudhishthira Maharaja started crying towards him also. Like this happened, what to do, like that. Then Narada Bhagavan wondered. In spite of living with Bhagavan Krishna, still these fellows are in ignorance only. There were so many occasions wherein Yudhishthira Maharaja expressed his knowledge. So Narada Bhagavan was wondering. So he thought, all right, let me remind him. Remind what? Remind about the facts of life. What is the fact of life? Ma kanchana shucho rajan yad ishvara vasham jagat loka sapala yasyeme vahanti balimi shituhu saha sanyunakti bhutani sahayeva vyunakti cha. Have you forgotten Yudhishthira? Truth about the life. What is the truth about the life? Idam jagate Ishvara vasham. It's a beautiful statement. Whenever suffering approaches us, immediately we should remember the statement. Idam jagate Ishvara vasham. My life is with the hands of the Ishvara. This idea will come only for a dharmic mind. Please understand. When a court summon comes, the summon is sent by the judge. To whom this idea will come? At present, I am Judge Vasham. Is it a fact or not? Someone has come. I cannot deny receiving it, nor I can quarrel with the person who is carrying that, nor I will refuse to obey that summon, because it will be contempt of court. So only one way is there. What is the way? First thing is understand that I am now at Jajjivasam. That is what Narada Bhagavan says. Idam Jagate Ishwaravasham. This is the knowledge we generally forget. Whenever suffering comes, either we will blame others or blame Navagraghas. And poor Sanishwara Bhagavan gets more scoldings. They are all police walas. So here, Ishwarasya anushasane eva sanyogaha viyogaha bhavati. Whatever comes in our life and whatever is taken from our life, whether it is a situation, object or people, all are Ishwaravasham. Saha sanyunakti bhutani sahaeva viyunakti cha. Saha sanyunakti bhutani. He makes others to associate with us. Beginning from father, mother. We have entered this loka without any knowledge what we are actually. And many people live in this loka without that knowledge what they are. Information they have gathered. Whatever is told about them, they have taken it as a fact and living. When somebody told you are my child, this fellow is living with that idea, I am so and so's child. But he is neither the child of someone, nor the husband of someone, nor the wife of someone. So all our opinions about ourselves is information given by others. Who are they? Ignorant fellows. If at all we belong to someone, we belong to Ishvara only. Correct? So, saha sanyunakti bhutani sahayeva viyunakti. For some purpose, he brings some people in our life. Once the purpose is solved, then he makes them to depart from our life. Ime lokaha sapalaha yasya vahanti balim ishituhu. This is not the fact about your life only, Yudhishthira. This is the fact about all the lokapalas. Who are the lokapalas? Ashtavasus, Ekadasha Rudras, and Prajapati, Indra, and Dwadasha Aditya. All the 33 lokapalas. Balimishituhu bhishasmadvata pavate bhishodeti suryaha bhishasmadagnischendrascha mrutyuhu dhavati panchama iti. Even Kala Tattvam is Ishvara Vasham. Beautiful statement is, Hey Rajan, ma kanchana shashaha. Why should you worry about separation of someone, about arrival of someone? Our problem is, with regard to someone's arrival, we are happy. With regard to someone's arrival, we are unhappy. With regard to someone's departure, we are unhappy. With regard to someone's departure, we are happy. But the departure and arrival is not under our control. Understood? You are seated in a train already, traveling, going on. Who is running the train? Do you know? Can you find out who is the driver of the train? Avan Bhagavan mari irukran. When he enters the cabin of driving cabin, when he departs, because after entering, what we do? We are totally carefree. Popcorn started. Soup started. We never bother about who is driving, which driver, whether that fellow has a driving license, whether the driving license is properly got, whether he know all the traffic rules of railway department, whether he understands any mechanical problem in the train. No. You get up early in the morning. After 13 hours or 14 hours, by the time 3-4 drivers would have come and gone. This is one thing. Second thing is next to you. A person who is sitting or lying down next to you. Do you know about him? You may ask where you want to get down. He may tell the truth or may not. What is his nature? You don't know. So like that, with full of ignorance only you are living. You have only one asha, which makes you to travel. What is that asha? Railway department will take care of me. There is someone who is in charge of railway department. Somehow it will not allow the terrorists to enter. It will not allow the thieves to enter my cabin and steal away my luggages. The person next to me cannot be a terrorist or a killer. With it hope and faith we travel. Correct? We accept this small travel with this attitude, but what an arrogance you see. We don't accept the same thing with regard to our life. We demand so and so should be next to me. Can we demand while traveling in the train? Or somebody snores while sleeping. Sir, please get away. Can you say? What you do? You adjust. What you do? You adjust. Because it is not under your control. This is the fact we should remember always, that my life is not under my control. Ishvara Vasham Jagat. Entire creation is nothing but Ishvara's toy. That's what here Narada Bhagavan says, Yatha Kridopaskaranam Sanyoga Vigama Viha Ichaya Kridituhu Syatam Tathya Eva Ishechaya Andranam Yatha Gavo Nasi Protaha Tantyam Badhya Swadamabihi Vak Tantyam Namabir Badha Vasanti Balimi Shutuhu. Narada Bhagavan gives 3 examples for Paratantriyatvam. 3 examples for Adhinatvam of the Jiva under the control of Ishvara. So first example is, you are a toy in a chessboard. Where he will keep you, for what purpose he will keep you, only he knows. In chessboard game, you can see that the player will take the horse front, then again back, again side. Suppose horse, I will not go back, sir. What? You have to come back. What is you are putting here, there, nothing is happening. Cannot ask. Yatha kirida sadhananam sanyoga viyogaha iha ichaya kridatuhu syata. That's why always I try to insist, all experiences in your life are Ishvara Vasham. Learning from those experiences is your Vasham. That's what Narada Bhagavan used to say. Experiences, with regard to experiences, you don't have control. What type of gender you will have, what type of body you will have, what type of parentage you will have, where you will live, what are all the faiths and ideologies and culture will be around you, because of which you suffer. Nothing is under your control. You can learn from these things. What to learn? What to learn? First you learn that I am under slavery. That you learn first. Then at least abhimana will be less. Ahankara will be less. Like people who are sentenced in jail, they have separate uniform. Nicely washed, white and white or blue color, nicely washed. Others, criminals under trial, they don't have uniform. They have to manage from their house the dress which they have to bring. Department. So this fellow white and white, he will have abhimana. What abhimana? And he will be a warden also, assistant warden. Are you are in jail and sentenced fellow. Understood? In this, what abhimana is there? So first understand that you are under slavery. Bhagavan Sri Ramakrishna used to give one example. A cow which is tied by rope, the rope is tied with a stump. That example is from Bhagavatam only. Yatha gavaha nasi nasikayam protastantyam dirgatantyam damabhihi baddha swaminaha balim vakanti tatha. That Bhagavan Sri Ramakrishna's example we read in Gospel, that is from Bhagavatam. That means what? Bhagavan Sri Ramakrishna might have heard Bhagavatam a lot. So particularly he mentions this. A cow thinks it is free and go on because its eyes can see only grass. It cannot see the rope which has tied its body. When he was thinking and roaming freely, I am free person like that, after some distance, the rope remains that cow. Hello, where you are going? You are tied. Similarly, every individual is reminded when he tries to cross the Lakshman Rekha. With regard to his physical activities or emotional activities. Suppose somebody decides to eat 40 idlis. What to do? You are crossing Lakshman Rekha. This is not the body meant for it. So that slavery is reminded repeatedly in human life. Therefore, one should learn that I am under Vasham. Whose Vasham? We think we are under the so-and-so person's Vasham. No. Ultimately, we are under Ishvara Vasham. See, if the cow is reminded of that you are tied, if the cow thinks I am tied by rope, is it a fact or not? Fact, but not fact. Rope cannot tie because it is jada. Rope cannot tie by itself because it is jada. Nor the stump. There must be someone behind this tying. That person is not available now. For perception of the cow, what is available? Rope and stump. The owner of the cow is not available. Similarly, in our life also, Ishvara is not available for perception. He is available for only for Shastra Drishti. So immediately we have to convert our Drishti with Shastra Drishti. Any situation comes to us which is not expected, then immediately you have to approach our Ishta Devata. Enna solringo? What should I do? I will do. Please tell me clearly because I am not able to understand your Sanketa Bhashya. Bhagavan does always Sanketa Bhashya only. So, Maramande, I am idiot. Please tell me what should I do. Openly, please tell. Through someone at least you tell. Or in my meditation you tell. To do this, one person must be connected with the Lord always. That is our Shastra says, Nitya Karma can never be given up. Like eating, your prayer must be there. Puja must be there. Meditation must be there. Singing the glory of the Lord must be there. Shastra Vichara must be there. There are so many devotees who come to me and say, Swamiji, we attended your classes. How you know our doubt and you cleared our doubt? Your doubt, I know. I don't know my own doubt. How can I know your doubt? It's all Ishvara. Because he has connection with every being in the creation. Therefore, yatha gavaha nasi nasikayam protastantyam dirgatantya. Dirgatanti. Dirga means long rope. If it is with little distance, the rope is with little distance, then immediately that cow will feel the slavery. Generally, he gives long rope to forget your slavery and to claim, I am the master of my life. Many fellows claim, like Ravana, like Duryodhana. You cannot be a master of your life as long as you have the idea that you are an individual. If you know you are everything, then you are master of life. And there will not be anyone to rule. Master means what? Ruler, Who is there to rule? Sarvosmiti manyanti. With Atma Jnanam, you will not have that Ahankara. With Atma Ajnanam, with Deha Vimanam, your Ahankara is not valid. Then another example, Narada Bhagavan says, third one, Yatha Vaktantyam Baddaha. There are Vaidikas who are bound by Veda Shabda. Satyam, Vada, Dharmam, Chara, Harishchandra Maharaja, Ramchandra Prabhu. These people, they are so much afraid of Veda Shabda. They were ready to give up their empire, go to forest, give up their wife and children. But they were afraid of telling one lie. Why? Because they know the power of that Veda Shabda, Satyam Vada, Dharmam Chara. So they were afraid. My Gurudev has told, so I will not do that. Shastra has told, so I will not do that. I will not violate. This also is a bondage, With Deha Buddhi, It is nice only. But it is also in bondage. Whether your bondage is in a gross form, which is experienced by a cow, or your bondage is the most subtlest one, which is experienced by great Mahatmas, due to Veda Shabdam. Their bondage is due to Veda Shabdam. Here cow's bondage is due to rope. Here there is no physical freedom. With regard to Mahatma's life, there also no freedom. For what? For violating dharma. So, yatha vaktantyam brahmacharinaha varnashrama niyamena baddaha ishwarasya balim tena prerita sarve vahanti. So, three examples. One is like jada vastu you are. A toy in the play of the Chaitana vastu. Jada vastu cannot play by themselves. There must be some Chaitanam which will play with the Jadam. One example. Second example is Chaitana vastu but Buddhi hina vastu. Cow. Third example is Chaitana vastu Buddhi asti. That very Buddhi becomes, the Sattva Guna becomes cause for bondage. That's why Bhagavan Krishna says in Gita, Traigunya Vishaya Vedaha Nistraigunya Bhavarjuna. Nirdvandvo Nitya Sattvastaha Niryoga Kshema Atmavan Bhava. So as long as you don't have this Atma Jnanam, at least try to understand that you are a slave. Then your Abhimana will come down. When the problem comes to human being, actual suffering is very less. Because very nature has a mechanism. If the suffering is not possible for you to bear, it will make your mind off. Understood? The mind will go off. Either it will have coma stage or chitta brahma stage. That is their natural mechanism. Because unsolvable, unbearable pain will never come to us. But like children, what we do, for mosquito biting, we react more and more. It is mosquito biting. There are some fellows, one mosquito bite is enough. There are some small mosquitoes are there. One bite. So it will have a type of stinging, that pain. Like that they started crying. What is it? Why mosquito biting, Swamiji? Me only. Another. Me only. I am moving with children, so they say, why mosquito is? Mosquito means biting only. And me only also. All are getting biting. Vilupuram is full of mosquitoes. Where it is absent? Even in Vaikunta might have been there. We don't know. So there will be mosquitoes. So we react much. The problem is simple. If you are calm and quiet, you can see, this much only I can manage. Okay. One simple pimple will be there. That's all. Doctor would have told, you will take the tissue culture. Some sample will send to Bombay. It will come back after 5 days or 1 week. This fellow, 5 days or 1 week, he will be in cancer patient mode. He has sent it now. Let the report come. So we add with that. So here Narada Bhagavan says, don't add. Extra things don't add. First you understand, Ichaya Kridituhu. Bhagavan Swechaya Kridituhu. He plays with you. Why should he play with me? You cannot ask this. Why you cannot ask, You wanted it. Therefore only he plays. No, I did not want. Now you don't want. But you wanted it previously. All the experiences of our life is what? Karma phalam, na? Karma phalam can come only by karma and desire. Therefore, kala karma guna dhino dehoyam pancha bhautikaha. How nicely he brings the teaching, you see. Ayam dehaha kala karma guna adhinaha. You wanted this deha, therefore all these experiences. No, I don't remember. Your forgetfulness is not the fact to escape from it. You ordered it. And it has come little late or in time. They will tell, Uttapa means 25 minutes, Swamiji. Ordinary dosa, 10 minutes. What do you want? If a person is particular about that onion uthapam, what he will tell? I will wait. By the time train has gone, you ordered. That fellow is wonderful fellow. So he will chase you with a Swiggy or something and he will hand over to you in the next station. So kala karma guna adhinaha ayam dehaha pancha bhautikaha. With this pancha bhautikan deham, he is playing. Allow him to play. Allow him to play. Yammanyase dhruvam lokam adhruvam va nacho bhayam sarvata nahi shochaste snehad anyatra mohaja. What is your problem, Yudhishthira? Their departure to Vanavasa or their departure from your life. What is your problem? They have gone for Vanavasa, Vanaprastha Ashrama. Whether they are going to Vanaprastha Ashrama is problem for you, unacceptable for you, or their absence in your life is unacceptable for you. Like this, vichara we have to do. Any situation comes, what is the problem? We have to sit in front of the Ishta Devata. Sollunga, what is the problem? Please tell, what is the problem? Bhagavan will tell. So Yudhishthira is asked by Narada Bhagavan here, what is your problem? Why you worry? No, they have gone right. Their going is problem for you, or their absence is problem for you. Yen manyase dhruvam lokam adhruvam va na cha ubhayam sarvata nahi shocyaste sneha danyatra mohajat. Beautiful statement. It says, all right, in which category you put these two people in your life? You have 4 options with regard to anything in the world. You have 4 options. The thing which comes to you is permanent. The thing which comes to you is impermanent. Second option. The thing comes to you is permanent and impermanent. Third option. The thing comes to you cannot be recognized whether permanent or impermanent. Permanent, impermanent, permanent plus impermanent cannot be told whether permanent or impermanent. Anything, person or situation or object. In which category you put these two people in your life? In which category? They can be put in all the 4 categories. Take Dhritarashtra. Whether Dhritarashtra is permanent or not. As Jiva, as Chaitanyam, permanent. As body, impermanent. As a combination of body and Chaitanyam, which says, I am Dhritarashtra, is permanent and impermanent. I am Dhritarashtra can be told only by combination. Neither body can tell I am the Dhritarashtra, nor Chaitanya will tell I am Dhritarashtra. Okay. As a combination of body and Chaitanyam is permanent and impermanent. Fourth one is what? Brahma Tattvam. You cannot categorize it because you are in ignorance. In which category you put him? In which category you put the Dhritarashtra? In your understanding. In any category you put, there is no need for crying. Same thing Bhagavan says to Arjuna. Na sato vidyate bhavo, na bhavo vidyate sataha, ubhayorapi drishtontaha, vanayos tattva darshibihi. Bhishma, body, you cannot cry that I am killing the body. Bhishma, Jiva, you cannot cry because you cannot kill the Bhishma Jiva. Bhishma as individual, a dharmic person who is the combination of body and Chaitanyam, then also you cannot cry because he has done lot of punya karma, so he will go to Punya Loka. He is not going to die. Bhishma, Akhanda Chaitanyam, Brahma Vastu, then also you cannot cry. Same thing only now Narada Bhagavan says. Narada Bhagavan might have overheard Gita. For what you are crying? Do you cry Dhritarashtra the body? Do you cry Dhritarashtra the Jiva? Do you cry Dhritarashtra the combination of both? Do you cry Dhritarashtra as Brahma Tattva? Sarvata na shochyante. Their departure, their arrival doesn't make any sense. Jiva rupena dhruvam, deha rupena adhruvam. Ubhayam va chid rupena dhruvam deha adhyasat jada rupena adhruvam iti. Then fourth one is Nava Shuddha Brahma rupena anirvachaniyatvena. You cannot classify it. So in whatever way, sarvata, te pitradayaha na shocyaha, they don't deserve your cry. If you tell like this, how much they loved me, how much I loved, you love, but don't cry. The cry is because it is with sneha, with attachment. Because of attachment, you people cry. Sneha danyatra shokayetuhu nasti. That sneha is because of moha danya. Because of moha. Because you yourself told the same statement to Yamadharma Raja in Yaksha Prashna time. Yaksha Prashna, one question answer series in Mahabharata, it comes. All the other Pandavas were made to die because of drinking water without permission of the Yaksha. Then searching for them, Yudhishthira Maharaja comes. Then he saw all the other Pandavas, 4 people are dead without any injury, without any sign of fighting, anything. Then he understood maybe the water is the cause. He was about to try to know the nature of water. Then he heard a ashariri, don't touch water, it is my water. Acha, water also ownership has come. Okay, who are you, my dear? He asked. Yudhishthira is generally a calm, noble person. So he asked. Then I am Yaksha. Okay, you are Yaksha. Why you killed them? Though they did not obey me. I told, answer my question, then you take water like that. Because of arrogance, they told, there is no need to answer your question. You cannot be owner of water, of general water bodies. So we won't accept that statement of ownership. So we are going to drink like that. They drank, they died. Please ask question. Yaksha asked so many questions. In that one question, Kim Ascharyam Ataf Param. What is the grandest Ashcharya in creation? He asks. Then Yudhishthira Maharaja happily, spontaneously replies that. What is that reply? Ahanyahani bhutani gachanti yamalayam sheshaha sthavaram icchanti kim ascharyam atapar. Day in, day out, people are dying. Ahani bhutani gachanti yamalayam. They are going to Yama. Sheshaha drishyanti. Pashyanti. But sthavaram icchanti. They want to stay here. In spite of seeing repeatedly the departure of their dear and near ones, they don't understand, I also have to depart one day. And they desire for permanent stay. In applications also they ask, permanent address. What is permanent address? Permanent address Vaikuntha only or Shivaloka only, if at all there is an address. If you write like that, Vaikuntha, you won't get job. Nor you will get admission in anywhere. There is nothing called permanent address. People ask sadhus also, what is your native? I don't have any native. You don't have a native? Swanda uru edu. He understood, that is why he has become monk. Okay. There is nothing called Swanda uru. There is nothing called native. You can ask where you are born, where you lived, where you studied, where you are living now, where you will live. How can you ask what is your permanent address? So, Seshaha Stavaram Icchanti. This is the wonder of the wonders. Who told? Yudhishthira told. While telling this, Yudhishthira should have the knowledge that everything is impermanent. No one can hope to be permanently existing here. No one should cry for departure of anyone. All this knowledge was there. Now you see, this is called a knowledge which is not established in our mind. When we are conscious enough, the knowledge will be there. In critical moments, that knowledge will disappear. Like who learns driving newly. Correct time, you will forget which is brake, which is accelerator. Same leg only you have to use for both. Right leg. So instead of putting your leg on the brake, you put on the accelerator. So unestablished knowledge it is. Oscillating knowledge. When somebody reminds you, you understand. Yes. In our parampara, they used to tell this. There was an ashrama, one Swami was living there. He was going through a street. Many people gathered in one house. They were crying. He also went there to see what happened. They told one of the family member died, passed away. So therefore all are crying. Achha. Then he consoled them. Nobody can stop this. This is the ultimate truth of everyone. So don't cry. So he consoled them and came. The person who was crying on that death day was very much touched by the Swami's compassion. So after 13 days of puja and everything over, he came to ashrama with all fruits and sweets as a sign of gratitude for coming there uninvitedly and giving solace. So when he entered with all fruits and sweets, he saw Swami was crying. He got shocked. Why Swami is crying? Anything happened? So he went and asked the Swami, Maharaj, what happened? Why you are crying? My dog passed away, he told. He cannot tell my wife passed away, nor he can tell my son passed away. What he told? My dog passed away. Then this fellow, when my mother passed away, he came and told this is the ultimate fact of everyone's life. Don't cry like that. Now a dog passed away, which has no meaning in his life. What meaning is there for a dog in sannyasi's life? The dog is in ashrama. But the sannyasi was attached to that dog. Then he consoled the Swami, Maharaj, did you forget? Because knowledge can come from anyone. Understood? In Shankaracharya's life, knowledge comes in the form of a reminder from the Chandala. Chandalost sa dvijost guru rityesha manisham. Bhagavan Shankara had that humility to accept that knowledge from wherever it comes, no problem. But it is a knowledge. What is the knowledge? Truth. What is the truth? Anityam asukam lokam. And we see all the while people arrive and depart. Then why we complain? That is a problem. In North India, when death happens, they don't beat drums. They will tell what? Ramanam Satya Hai. Ramanam Satya Hai. So there was a procession. Procession was going on. A boy was going along with the father. In that procession, he asked, Appa, what they are telling? Daddy, what they are telling? So daddy told, whatever it may be, Ramanama alone is Satyam. Why they are telling now? No, he has passed away now. He has passed away. Why they are telling now? He cannot hear. He cannot hear this truth. What is the truth? Ramanama alone Satyam. What you earned, what you studied, what you enjoyed, nothing stands in your life. When you go for that final journey, avijnata gatihi. So you prepare yourself with Ramanama, have the association and protection of Rama. That is called Ramanam Satyahai, meaning. Why they are telling this to this death fellow? He cannot hear, na? When the boy asked like this, father told, it is not for the dead wala. It is for people who are going to die in future. That fellow only missed the bus of Ramanama, spending whole life in counting money and traveling and eating. At least you who are witnessing this departure, prepare for your departure. So it is not for dead walas, it is for living people. So Yudhishthira, you know all these things. Suddenly why you are carried away by delusion, mohajat, snehavashat. So give up this idea that they will suffer in your absence. There are some people. What will happen to my family, Swami, if I go? Nothing will happen. They will be better. In your absence, they will be better. If you want to know, go somewhere else. 1 week, 10 days, leaving them. And after coming, you ask how they lived 10 days, 1 week. They would have got much freedom in your absence. They would have got much responsibility in your absence. Because they have to handle their life. Na? So similarly, people will be governed by the Lord according to their karma phalam. Neither your protection nor your rejection makes any sense with regard to anyone. Therefore, yam manyase dhruvam lokam adhruvam vanacha ubhayam sarvata nahi shocyaste snehad anyatra mohajat tasmat jahyangavai klavyam ajnana kritamatmanah katam tu anatha kripana varterante mam vina. Yudhishthira may tell, no, their departure makes me unhappy, not due to selfishness. He asked, whether you are worried about their departure or whether you are worried about their absence in your life. So Yudhishthira says, I am not worried about their absence in my life. I am a giving hand always. If I am a receiving hand, then their absence will be loss for me. In many people's case like that only, na. In death time, when mothers cry, you have to hear that cry. No mother cries, Arey, you have gone to an unknown place, who is going to take care of you? No mother cries. All mothers cry what? Arey, you left me here without any care. In that time also, they bother about their condition only, not the departed fellow's condition. Unlike general man, Yudhishthira says, no, their absence doesn't make any problem for me. Because I am a giving hand. I am worried how they will conduct their life in my absence. Because they are old. Katham anathaha, they don't have anyone to protect. Kripanaha, old people, wretched one, miserable one. Varteran, mamvina. Without me, without my protection, how they will conduct their life, balanced life, and that too in vanavasa, and that too in this old age, and that too with blindness. Because both are blind. One is voluntary blind, one is naturally blind. Both are blind. How they will conduct their life? That is why I am worrying. If Yudhishthira says like this, Narada Bhagavan says, this also is waste of energy. This also is a futile worry because kala karma guna dhino dehoyam pancha bhautikaha katham anyanstu gopayed sarpagrasto yatha param. Like a simple slap, Narada Bhagavan gives beautiful slap. Idiot, you yourself under the control of the kala sarpa, you think that you are going to protect others? Katham gopayed sarpagrahastaha yatha. He gives an example. A fellow is swallowed by a python from leg onwards. His half body is outside. And his relative is chased by a tiger. This fellow, half-swollen fellow, shouts, don't worry, I will protect you. What? You yourself is swallowed by python. How futile this assurance is. You are under kala-grastam. Every moment, everyone is under control of the kala. Who can assure that I will leave tomorrow? Bhagavan Sri Ramakrishna used to tell this. Ishvara laughs at two times, at two situations. First one is when a doctor says to a poor mother, giving assurance, don't worry, I will operate your son tomorrow morning and I will save your son. Suppose if a doctor gives assurance, that time Ishvara laughs. I am going to operate you within 1 hour. Where you are available tomorrow. So Bhagavan laughs that time. This is one time. Second situation is when two brothers are fighting for a small piece of land which divides their land. Varappu, they call it in Tamil. So it is mine. Like that they fight for small piece of land. Maybe 1 or 2 feet of land. Then Bhagavan laughs. Whole Prithvi is mine. This fellow is fighting that it is mine. You are being in slavery, trying to save someone else is a futile one. First release yourself. First you release yourself from Kala Tattvam, from Adhinatvam, then you can try. Then you can give assurance. Then you can have a shoka. I could have saved him. I did not do that, like that. You could have shoka. But it is a futile one as long as you live as a slave to the Kala. Kala karma guna adhinaha ayam deha. As a deha, as an individual, you are under the control of the Ishvara. Deha panchabhautikam, therefore under the control of Panchabhutas, who are under the control of Ishvara. Deham is Jadam. Jadam doesn't have any Swatantriyam, and Deham is Nashavat. It is going to get destroyed. So when you yourself is subject to this slavery, how can you hope to release someone else, help someone else? There was a Bhagavad Pandit who was invited by a Raja, and Raja was hearing Bhagavad. 7 days over, nothing happened to Raja. Then he asked the Panditji, how it is? Same Bhagavatam was heard by Parikshit Maharaja. Parikshit Maharaja got Abhaya Pradhanam from Mrityu. He did not have the fear of death at the end of the Bhagavatam. Why this Jnana Vikasa does not happen to me? Then the Pandit told, neither you are Parikshit, nor I am Shuka Brahma. Therefore it doesn't happen. Like that. But the Raja was not willing to accept it. Unless you explain to me why it is not happening, I will not release you, like that. He put him in the jail. Then news came to the family. The granddaughter of the Panditji came to Sabha and asked the king, why you put my grandfather into the jail? Then the king told like this, Amma, Acha, you want to understand what he told? Yes, I want to understand. What you want to understand? Why you did not get knowledge? You want to understand? Come. Whatever I do next 5 minutes, you have to obey. Okay, do you agree? The child asked. Then Raja told, all right. Then she told, tie me also. The child was tied. Then child started crying. Don't worry. I will save you, my dear grandfather. I will save you. I will come to the jail and I will release you. Then Raja was wondering how it is possible. You are already tied with a rope. How can you save your grandfather? Same thing only. My grandfather is already tied. He has not gained any self-knowledge. Therefore only he was not able to give any self-knowledge to you. Nor you are ready for that. So in Shastra there is a method for everything. If you follow, then you will get that. So as long as you are in slavery, you cannot hope to save anyone. Bhagavan Ramakrishna says, a Pandit goes to Raja and after teaching, do you understand? Yes. The Raja says, you understand. Then finally, 7th day, the Pandit doesn't go to palace to teach. Then when Raja inquired, the reply came from the soldiers, no, he has gone to forest for tapasya like that. Now the Raja told, now he understood Bhagavatam. So, as long as you are in slavery, you cannot hope to save anyone, nor you can be unhappy that you could not save anyone. More teachings we will see in the next class. Krishnaya Vasudevaya Devaki Nandanaya Cha Nanda Gopa Kumaraya Govindaya Namo Namaha Tadeva Ramyam Ruchiram Navam Navam Tadeva Shashvan Manaso Mahotsava Tadeva Shokarnavam Shochanam Drinam Yaduttama Shloka Yashonugiyate Gopika Jivana Smaranam Govinda Govinda.
Narayana Namo Namo Bhava Narada Sannukta Namo Namo Deva Narayana Namo Namo Bhava Narada Sannukta Namo Namo Deva Narayana Namo Namo Murahara Nagadhara Mukunda Madhava Gurudagamana Pankajanabha Murahara Nagadhara Mukunda Madhava Gurudagamana Pankajanabha Parama Purusha Bhava Bhanjana Parama Purusha Bhava Bhanjana Keshava Naramraga Sharira Namo Namo Deva Naramraga Sharira Namo Namo Deva Narayana Namo Namo Bhava Narada Sannukta Namo Namo Deva Narayana Namo Namo Jaladhishayana Ravi Chandra Vilochana Jalarupa Bhavanta Charana Yoga Jaladhishayana Ravi Chandra Vilochana Jalarupa Bhavanta Charana Yoga Mali Bandhana Gopi Jana Vallabha Mali Bandhana Gopi पालन गोवर्धन धर गोवत्स पालन गोवर्धन धर गोप प्रिय ते नमो नमो देव गोप प्रिय ते नमो नमो देव नारायण ते नमो नमो भव नारद सन्नुत नमो नमो देव नारायण ते नमो नमो कौसल्यात्मज कामिक फलदा करुणा सागर कान्तिमय कौसल्यात्मज कामिक फलदा करुणा सागर कान्तिमय दशरथ नन्दन धनुज कुलान्तक दशरथ नन्दन धनुज कुलान्तक कुशलव जनक ते नमो नमो देव कुशलव जनक ते नमो नमो देव नारायण ते नमो नमो भव नारद सन्नुत नमो नमो देव नारायण ते नमो नमो तारापति हर तपन कुलोद्भव तापस मुनिगण वन्द्य पद तारापति हर तपन कुलोद्भव तापस मुनिगण वन्द्य पद मारी जातक मारुति सेवित मारी जातक मारुति सेवित वारिधि बन्धन नमो नमो देव वारिधि बन्धन नमो नमो देव नारायण ते नमो नमो भव नारद सन्नुत नमो नमो देव नारायण ते नमो नमो आदिदेव सकलागम पूजित यादव कुल मोहन रूप आदिदेव सकलागम पूजित यादव कुल मोहन रूप वेदोधर श्री वेंकटनायक वेदोधर श्री वेंकटनायक राधा